Jim Corbett will talk about Christmas in October, roses and orange juice from far away, and other interesting facts about how ships bring us what we buy. This talk will attempt to connect our daily habits with the global supply chain.
In the 1850s, this is what shipping patterns used to look like. In the 20th century, this is what shipping patterns came to look like. They became straight because we didn't need sail. We had to follow the wind, the Coriolis Effect, to take the shortest route. The shortest route was not measured in distance, it's measured in time, and it was the route with the most power. And we finished recently a very big study for the International Maritime Organization that tried to count up how much pollution ships would make or how much emissions ships would make. And in terms of carbon dioxide emissions, ships would be this red line, and the rest of the world, fossil fuel combustion and cement production, would be this blue line. And ships are not a very big part of that. They're about 3%. They're between 2 and 3%. This dotted line is for me to remember. It's between 2 and 3%, at least since 1990 when we've been doing good counting. In the local environment, we can look at rerouting for other local reasons. This was a situation where we knew where whales were feeding, and we knew whales were getting struck and killed by ships at a rate that was large enough that the population could not recover. This was an endangered right whale species. But if we move the shipping lanes just a little bit, we could reduce the likelihood that ships and whales would encounter each other. There's a paper that was out a couple weeks ago about the importance of acidification of the oceans on shellfish industries, and so our oysters. Scientists are calculating the rate of change of the pH in their waters due to CO2 absorption in the ocean. We did some work that looked at where acidification would be highest in different months. Because when the waters are calm and the sulfur deposits on the ocean surface, it can then acidify a layer before turbulence mixes that up and erases the turbulence.